Oh, we're fine. So dumb. There we go. Everyone's back. Full health. No scratches. Nothing to worry about. Probably should save it now that we're alive. Cool, cool. We saved the world. All you need is like one person to survive that knows resurrection and you're fine. It's like life 2 in Final Fantasy 1. That's all you need. You beat chaos with one life 2 and you're good. So what? Are we done? Can I just leave? I don't want to play anymore. Behind you, the creatures of flame. I don't care about the creatures of flame anymore, guys. I just want to go home. We closed the portal. We killed the dragon head. No, I don't want to jump in a pit. I want to go home. They said something about some stairs, but I don't know any stairs. Okay, the cauldron is just empty. You hear a voice you will never forget, that of Takisi, Queen of Darkness. Since long before you were corrupted, this is effort I do not want wasted, vlog. The voice comes from straight ahead. It grows louder. The Greystone must be covered at once. Gather dragons to seek it out and take it off Talidus. Do you hear me? Some Draconians draw near. The lead one holds a mirror. With the Gratnick I can rebuild. You must. Belatedly, the Aurak sees you, dropping the mirror, and, oh, suddenly there's 50 of them. This is not how you end the game. Like, we've already had the final boss fight, right? So what are you doing? You've already killed me enough times in cutscenes. Bonus content? I don't know if I'd consider this bonus at this point. Maybe you guys consider it. Hopefully you guys still watching are enjoying the extra long end game. I don't really have a very good fireball this time around. That was pretty bad. Here, just have some blades. Didn't even do anything. Now there's a lot of acid on the ground. It's kind of nice because the enemies have a hard time, you know, casting magic. But we still have to switch back to bows again to deal with all this nonsense. Alright, he's already dead. Cool. Well, that Dragon Lance really let me down in the final battle there. I mean, I call it the final battle. Not really final, but the big boss fight, it didn't even work. I mean, it probably would have made it too easy, but it wouldn't really have been that easy. We could have killed... If we could hit them... Well, yeah, we could have killed 4 in the first round if we didn't all die immediately, but they were killing us instantly, so us killing them instantly would have been very classic. Very standard for how this game has gone, honestly. Kind of not impressed with Hoopax either, because they only get 1 ranged attack, and bows would get 2, so a little bit on the low end. I mean, I understand like slings only getting 1 attack because you're not a fighter class. Oh, they're actually already panicking. They should have much lower morale given that I just killed Well, as far as they know, I just killed their gods. They shouldn't be super confident in combat right now. Yeah. They should really be surrendering more. Not that we would ever accept their... I mean, that's kind of weird, right? Like, these are essentially demons in dragon bodies. So, why would we ever not just kill them? Like, even if they did surrender, like, we're under no obligation to accept evil demonic creatures. Like, what do you do with them if they surrender? Just let them go? Continue to plot? It's just one of those questions. Let's not worry about that too much. I'm not sure, like, now that we're, you know, supposedly done the game at this point, I'm not sure I would consider Dark Queen a decent game, actually. I think Champions of Krynn and Death Knights were both pretty good. Old and, you know, not necessarily aging the best. I'm not sure Dark Queen is as... It looks prettier. It's got some graphics and some improvements, UI and stuff. But I'm not sure it's as good as the other two. Alright, so we broke the mirror and killed some guy, but nothing happened. The Gratnick is nearby. You look up and see the mystical Gratnick right ahead. Sure. Just walk around. I was just standing on this tile a second ago. Just randomly encounter it. I don't know. Let's send Rob to go grab it. Rob is too short. It floats off, disappearing to the west. Cool. Alright. Yes! An Easter egg hunt is exactly what we needed to finish up this game. Where you randomly walk around and then try to pass another random skill check to grab the thing. Is that really all this is? I mean, it said to the west, but there's nothing here. So, what a fun ending to the game this is. Like, every additional 10 minutes of this, it's like it gets a -1. West? Yeah. Cool. One day the Gratnick will be mine! So I feel like there's just some random plot events where you just gotta stand on the right tile enough times that you get some story. This seems to be pretty random at this point. Because I know I've walked on every tile. Oh, you can just walk through some walls? Sure, why not? I mean, that's convenient. There you go. Just walk right out. Cool. So, Gratnick? The gnomes chiseled the blocks. So now we can walk around, hopefully with no encounters. Through the arches you see the grand hall of the Kryn's Draconian, and then, yeah, we killed them all, so... I mean, we just saw the Gratnick on the top floor. So I don't know why we would go down. It did say something about going to the west, but this is as far west in the map as you can go, right beyond the wall, as I think? I don't know. It looks like on the minimap there might be a way further southwest. We are on level 4. We've run into the Gratnick on floor 4 once. Somewhere over in this corner, we found a Gratnick that we couldn't grab. And I'm pretty sure the message said something about going to the west. But I don't remember how to get to the southern hallway. And that's the only way to get over further west. No, yeah, because all the other hallways have pits in them. Right? Definitely a pit. Okay, we can go down. So this takes us to 3. Lots of burning enemies. Sure, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna switch over to the clue book again because I don't really want to spend all day here. I mean, I'm just looking at the clue book right now. Randomly walking around an entire gigantic dungeon does not really seem like a fun way to wrap the game up. So, according to the guide, blah 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 blah, you defeat the thing. The Gratnick rises, floats around, everyone's chasing it. It falls into a shaft, apparently, even though it hasn't happened yet. Oh, that's how it ends. Oh, sorry, spoilers. Just, what level am I supposed to go to, at least? This is really depressing, man. The end of this game is pretty bad. Sorry, future tubers, if you were all really excited about this game. It's sucked the life out of me. Level 2, you say? Alright, well, I mean, I will go to level 2 if I can figure out how to get back there. I don't know if this is going up or down. Okay, this is the 4th floor, and then 3rd floor, and then we got to find the stairs. Not that stairs, but another set of stairs somewhere. And there's, you know, we could just jump down a pit. That sounds smart. We're just gonna let the lyrics go because I need a break. So the lyric guy's gonna handle the dialogue for a little bit, the commentary. Yeah, but I don't know where the stairs are. Like, I get it. The gnomes have dug out. That's so helpful, gnomes. But it's just a pit everywhere, so... Jump to the bottom, and then climb up, at least... Maybe. Okay, the Gratnick's nearby now that we're on the first... See, look! We're on the 1st floor and we find it. Is this just like a tease event that happens? I mean, Aaron... I'm not going to send the dwarf, but elves are pretty tall. Go get it, Pixel. No. Floated through the ceiling. Oh, that's the tip to go up or down. If it goes to the floor, you're supposed to go down. If it goes to the ceiling, I see, I see. You're just supposed to, like, read between the lines a little bit. Okay, now we can take the stairs up that we used to not be able to. Now we're on the 2nd floor, which is, you know, below the 4th floor and above the 1st floor. Yeah. And then what? More energy. Okay, cool. Give it to me, please. Also, what happened to that girl we rescued? The mum. I feel like it's about time for her to show up again. Dahlia or something. Was that west or east? Must have been east. Great bloody tracks. Oh, this is where the... Well, we're on the wounded dragon floor, right? Cool. Huh? Well, there's some magic. Sure, just head on through the fire. Okay, 2 Draconians appear. We got something. One signals for parley, the other sets down a large mirror. Screw this. The Draconians make no move. You slay them instantly. Yeah. On the mirror, a terrible image grows. Just smash it. You hear a scream in the background. Travelers, Raceland sends his Ricard. Yeah, smash it. Who's gonna smash it? Grunchka, you can smash it. Grunchka strikes a strong blow and the mirror shatters. Undaunted, the queen continues to talk. Like, we just run into some Draconians. They're like, we'd like to parley. We kill them. And then we find a mirror with the dark queen on it. I'd like to parley. We smash it. She just talks anyway. Erdegerd writes it down for us at least. Thanks, Erdegerd. You're really helping here, buddy. Even though the mirror is broken, the mirror says, "We have something in common now, travelers. We are both among the very few to have foiled the careful plans of Raceland Magir. For that you have my grudging respect. But no less hatred, of course. You think you have defeated me, but of course you are quite wrong. You are mortals. Do not dare to think that more than mortal thoughts, lest you join Raceland. One day you will grow old and weak, or foolish. Meanwhile, my malice goes on, growing stronger, deeper, more subtle. Which is why I propose this bargain to you." I'm really not interested. She's stuck in her realm. We, killed everything. Just keep walking, guys. She mentions making a bargain. No, just walk away. You turn to go, but find the way blocked. The minions of Takisis have crept... Yeah, of course they have. We should never have listened to her. Look, we're surrounded by friggin' Draconians again. I may not have to wait until you are old. I smashed the mirror. I ignored her offer. What are you talking about? You are foolish already. And then we play this spooky music. I did not fall for any trap game. I refuse to accept that. Actually, it's more important we go kill some dragons, apparently, because... There's one. Oh, because we're not healed up, we didn't even one-shot it. That's spooky. That's a lot of beholders that just snuck up on us. And a couple dragons. Cool. Everyone loves fighting beholders in close quarters. Tim's already dead. This is going so well. This is the best way to end any game, any long campaign. Yes, I probably should have spent more time. This is not time for the victory music. I should have spent more time healing or something, but normally, when you beat the final boss, you win. This does not feel like winning. It kind of feels like we're losing more and more the longer I'm streaming this. Cool, good job. Pixel's just out of here. There's too many beholders. Commentary has been put on hold while I mutter to myself. I was gonna heal Thorn, or I was gonna try. There we go. But we really do need to kill these beholders before eventually they disintegrate someone. We only have like a, I don't know. There's a small chance every time they cast that you get disintegrated, like 20% or something. Considering how often we get hit by the fear spell effect, you know, it's probably a pretty similar chance of getting killed by insta-death spell. Alright. I really gotta... We're slowed, so we can't... Can't actually go run over and kill it. It's pretty smart. And then the Seavax, because you can't really get away from them, will just meteor shower us. Cloudy with a chance of meteors. I think the Seavax, it's not really the damage that we get from killing Seavax, it's the amount of time it takes for them to cast the spell. If they just blew up in a fireball, I wouldn't mind. I mean, it might be a little annoying, but it's fine. But, it's the really long cast time that gets to me. Yay, backstabs! At least we got a happy backstab. Looks like their morale has broken. And the beholder continues to sit there. Alright, that one's dead, I'm pretty sure. Oh! Pixel's back! Yeah, we really need to kill this thing. Alright, beholder down. Tim's not even dead, he's just having a nap. He's just really tired. This episode's been going on too long for everybody. Apparently that one wasn't dead yet. Okay, now they're all dead. Cool. We sure fell for that trap, Dark Queen of Krynn. Yeah, that one's not dead. Oh, but now it is. Cool. Sure, and Aaron just died because he got zapped twice in a row before he got a turn to move away. Nice. Ah, I love those random turn order. Just so fun when that happens. The warriors of Takisi lie in pieces on the floor, or the mirror at least. Suddenly the pieces begin to move. You're enveloped in a whirlwind of slashing glass. Sure. But the Queen's rage is impotent against your valor. The storm of glass fades away. I mean, we've broken the glass mirror like twice. 3 times if you count the one upstairs. Alright. Save. Magic fix button. It's fine. Save again. I found a cool little corner room. Alright. Now what? Oh, we found the platform up. Cool. We're back on floor 3, but I don't know what floor we're supposed to be on really anymore. Just walking around randomly waiting for the game to give me some sort of suggestion where to go. I didn't actually mean to fall down that. That was super. Back to the 4th floor. He's still supposed to be on the 2nd floor. Yeah, I mean, I'd prefer to be there. Oh! Up! What? Up from below, down from above, you hear the faint cries of gnomes. Yeah! Of course, that's very obvious where we should travel next. We just need to travel down and up. Or maybe up first and then down. Uh-huh. You hear the faint cries of the gnomes. From some direction. Your guess is really as good as mine. Ahead, from behind. You know, one of those directions. Just keep jumping down the pits, why not? I like the bottom. It's nice. I like this bottom floor. It's more comfortable. Back in the smithy. You know, I like the smithy. The best part of this dungeon was when we were fighting not draconians and actually like fire giants and stuff. And the fire giant mages tried to put buffs on themselves. Those were good times. They didn't just start immune to everything and reflecting damage and all the other nonsense. You had to just fight them like normal monsters. Might have been a little on the easy side, but you know. Alright, we've gone up from below, right? So we're totally on the right floor. Oh, there's still trapdoor. That's necessary. Still trapdoor pits where you just walk through an area and immediately get locked in. Alright, I will say if anyone knows the next location, you can give me a little bit more. We're back on floor 3 now, or no, now we're on level 2. Right, it goes 0, 1, 2. I wasn't counting from zeros. But, you know, if this is confirmed, then I'll wander around floor 2 for a bit longer. That was... They don't even give you a warning, like, do you want to jump down a pit and die? You just looking at a map and suddenly you fall down and die. Somewhere near the prison cells? Alright, well, I sort of remember where those are. Oh, right, this trap. Cool. Okay, the way up was this one? Up. You've returned to floor 2. Let's try the prison cell area. Oh, never mind. Just some more weird energy. Cool, you see it right above you. We've only done this 2 or 3 times. Just grab it. We've tried like Rob and Pixel. Knights. No, we tried Aaron, right? No, I picked Pixel because elf. Let's use just a human. Humans can get it done. Go, Aaron, go. Nope, also too short. Majestically, it floats off through the wall to the west. Oh, see? It's totally helping me. That's 2 walls. Oh, good. A mob of draconians are here, looking at the scene. The Gratnick hovers north of where we were, above a clever and terrifying machine. A steel flower blossoms from a pyramid of lead. The petals of the flower are creeping up slowly around the Gratnick. They must not disturb the iron flower. Death to interlopers. Yeah. Cool. Is this really necessary? I already killed the boss. This is not as satisfying as just killing a gigantic dragon. It was kind of cool, right? Like, the party just barely defeated the giant 5-headed dragon boss that was immune to dragon lances and pretty strong and dangerous. That would have been an awesome end of the game. This, though, I don't know. It's not as good. Cap, cool. Next fireball. It's like every time we have an enchanted CVAC, just add 20 seconds to the battle while we watch the animation play. Perfect amount of damage, though. Well, 2 fireballs and a bunch of arrows. Good fight. Oh, look at all those amazing treasures. Just leave it. Yay, bonus experience! The flower continues its ominous creep around the Greystone. Soon the queen will possess it again! The remaining draconians who somehow did not get fireballed cackle. Open the shafts! And summon the dragons to bear our prize away. With a whoosh, sections of the floor drop. More draconians line between you and the Gratnick. Dragons also join them. Cool. We should just leave. You hear some scampering feet. There's some gnomes helping you out. Neat. They can just stay out of the way, though. I don't need any gnomes. No. 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 So many gnomes. Here we go. This is what we wanted. Alright, Thor, charge. There. Cool. Killing dragons. There was a time when I was pretty excited to kill dragons with cool, what do we call those things? Dragon lances. With cool lances. That's the word. Lately, though, it's kind of lost some of its charm. Let me take a back attack. Oh, we can't get far enough. Yeah, see you later, Thor. It probably won't be streaming for that much longer, but, you know, this has been going on probably 3 hours longer than I thought I was going to go, at least. Maybe we can Vorpal Blade the dragon. That'd be fun. Nope. So I wonder what will actually be the final combat. Like, what enemy is actually going to be the last thing we kill at this point? Because it's going to probably feel a bit lackluster at the moment. Alright, everything's dead again. So many gnomes. They really didn't need to give me this many gnomes. I didn't want them. Please keep your gnomes. Yay, some gnomes died. Continue battle, no. Alright, cool. Let's take all the gems. And some bonus experience. A troop of gnomes flies by and engage the enemy for the great gem. Sure, just jump down into the lava sea. The gnomes fight the draconians to a standstill. Because the draconians are infinite. The flower has nearly ensnared the Gratnick in creeping petals of cold steel. Then with a snap it springs shut, the Gratnick is caught inside the deadly web. Dismay staggers the gnomes. The draconians hoot with glee. Oh, how the queen will reward us! Dragons, bear the iron flower far, far away. I really don't care about this Gratnick thing, but I will continue fireballing draconians till my dying breath. You lunge forward to stop the foul deed, and the Dark Queen's servants meet you and leave the flower alone. Hey, remember that last battle? How would you like to fight it again? This time with 2 extra dragons. It's basically the same battle, but there's more dragons now. If they go first, you'll die. But if they don't, you'll just go kill them in one hit. I like the fact that we can blow up these Seavacs and have them damage the dragons for us. Besides the fact that we'll just one-shot the dragons with the Dragon Lance. Oh, well, we got one. That was a good fireball. How about another? So far, we've had good turn order. If you didn't bring 20 fireballs to the endgame... Well, that was a really bad fireball, by the way. Never mind, I take it back. What's a fun spell that we never use? Let's try Power Word Kill. It never worked when you need it to work. Power Word Dragon Lance. It missed. It's kind of lackluster too. How about Hold Monsters? This should theoretically work on dragons. We used to hit them with Stinking Cloud all the time. That was fun. Ah, the magic that does nothing. Nice. Alright, Thornum, you're gonna have to go kill some dragons. Just, you're just gonna get hit a couple times, probably. Yeah, there's no way to you not to get hit here. You just have to be dodgy. Alright, good job. 2 more dragons dead. So many gnomes. I don't care about the gnomes. Just go. No, it's even worse when I put them on quick battle. What should we do? Cast power word stun. Maybe you can't kill them, but you can stun them. Yeah. So that's an insta kill. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's an instant kill with the Dragon Lance anyway, to be honest, but... Alright, now we're just gonna kill a whole bunch of fire shield damage reflectors. Here, you guys just go stand beside these things. Yeah, have fun, gnomes. So dumb. I sure hope I split this episode up, future tubers, or else we're at 3 and nearly a half hours of ridiculous final dungeon. No, there's no way. I must have gone back and split up. Don't let me post this like this. Alright, well. Cool. Now we just gotta do a whole bunch of damage with those. I mean, I guess we can have the gnome warriors getting themselves zapped. That's pretty fun. And if Grunchka dies, whatever. Oh, they're surrendering. That makes so much sense. Okay, good fight. Some experience, some gold. Cool, more bonus experience. Oh! But wait, there's more! More dragons show up. Confident they'll outlast your patience before you uninstall the game. Behind them, you see a wondrous sight. A gnome ship rises out of an... A gnome windship rises silently out of an air shaft. They must be very small. Her something or other strives to cast a grapple onto the iron flower. You know that he could never lift it. He's trying to move it out of the control of the servants of Queen of Krynn. She's not really in Krynn, though. The remaining gnomes surge forward to distract the enemy from the heroic attempt that someone else is doing while we fight dragons again. Well, hope you've still got some fireballs left, because, oh boy, there's a lot of dragons here, and guys that can kill you in the first turn if you don't all kill them, so that's great. Super. The green dragons and blue dragons are probably more dangerous than the black dragons, because we're going to Dragon Lance the black dragons. Alright, good fireball to open up. Cool, yeah, that's a good fireball, yeah. Well, how about we just more fireballs here? We're okay. Okay, that was a great fight. Thanks, gnomes, for helping. You really chipped in. I'm so glad we had to have all these gnomes here. Definitely contributed to our victory. They contributed minutes of our lives. I think this one's already dead. Yeah. Now they're both dead. Okay, I sure hope that wasn't the final battle, because if that was the final battle, that was like the least impressive one yet. But actually, I hope it's the final battle, because... Please, I'm done, game. Just let me go. The real final battle is the fact that this is an infinite loop, and you just haven't realized it yet. And we'll be chasing after the Gratnick forever, all time. No, do not continue battle. No, keep your garbage. Yay, experience. You look up from the carnage to see the whatever is about to die. Aww. He has dragged the iron flower to the lip of a shaft and is about to tip it in. It will plummet out of reach or of the Dark Queen. It's just falling into the lava sea. They have fire spirits. The fire spirits live in the fire. They can just go fly around and pick it up. But the grapple will certainly drag him to his death. Oh, our friend, random, unpronounceable name guy that we met a few minutes ago. Well, he's been around for a couple episodes, but... A roar of dismay erupts from the Draconians. Too late, they have seen what's happening. Unpronounceable name pulls a cord and topples the flower. You've only a split second. One character can try to cut the grapple line with a quick shot, throw, or spell. See, it's actually Erdigerd's cousin all this time. Erdigerd's actually been a gnome bard following us around this entire game, even though I didn't notice, because he's got a disguise on, you know, bard. Alright, Pixel, you're our ranger. Well, Thornum's our ranger, but if this is another dex-based roll, we want an elf to do it, so. You fail, he dies, the end. I didn't even get a chance to read it. It's just like... You use your best character, they roll the dice, but too bad he dies at the end. Hermdenberg's windship bobbles against the ceiling safe. The flower plummets out of sight forever. You can hear the queen shriek all the way from the abyss. And I'm pretty sure Hermdenberg is dead. She vents her fury to the minions that have failed her. It's terrible. Oh, did she just kill all the Draconians for us? Thanks. At last, the maelstrom of her fury is spent. You stand among the carnage of it. Yeah, I don't know why we can see her. We broke all her mirrors. She's just, you know, doing whatever. Magic god stuff. There's a pause, and then a gnome lieutenant bawls, "Get them on that windship and out of here! And then the ships! We're done!" I feel like this tower should crumble with no Gratnick in it. We took out the load-bearing plot device. Many hands lift you up and deposit you with Hermdenberg. Oh, I guess he lived. Cool. I thought we missed the shot, but maybe we got him somehow. To the ships! Hermdenberg slices away some ballast. It's like when that David guy, the mute architect, we sort of somehow rescued him even though we didn't rescue him. You know, the plot just demands he's here, so he's here. Oh, the iron flowers just cut it for us? Cool, that's convenient. Very plot convenient. Thanks, Dungeon Master, for... You roll the dice and fail, but your failure causes something else to succeed, so you still get to fly away with Hermdenberg. You drift away and the gnomes turn and head for the tower exits. You pop out a shaft. Hermdenberg steers the battered windship away and the tower of flame disappears. Oh, for hours and hours and hours, so many hours, you pilot is too shaken to speak. Tears spill from his eyes and the enormity of his adventure overwhelms him. His story that you are only a part of. You are the side characters in Hermdenberg's tale. Erdigerd and Hermdenberg will live on. You try to understand how it must be to have been so close to the ultimate object of desire, yet to have lost it forever. I don't even know what we were... This game missed the act where they impress upon the character the fact that this random gray orb does anything. I get it, the gnomes wanted the gray thing, but why? It doesn't... What did it do? It's magic. But then, after hours are gone, the gnome stirs. I guess if you read all the books, maybe they know what the gray thing is and why you should care about it. Maybe you have a backstory for Herbiburb, and if in the books he's actually a great dude that, you know, runs an orphanage or something. After hours have gone by, the old gnome stirs. Maybe the lava will destroy that flower one day, and the Gratnick will again be free. Yeah. Or the fire elementals that can swim in lava will just steal it, because they're pretty evil too. He laughs with joy. The gnomes tell you tales of the fierce... Also, red dragons can just swim in it, probably. There's lots of things that are just immune to heat. It's a magical world. The gnomes tell you tales of the fierce fight in the air around the tower and the heroic assault of the fire fleet. I delivered Captain Daenor and Chrysia to Baldrinus. He saw them safely to... names... Harumph! A dragon rescued a human woman. A mage, I think? Oh, that'll be the Dahlia. Hermnenberg turns to Pixel and says, and many thanks for missing the shot. Yeah, splendid aim. Classic, the elf. Always gets his shot even when it looks like he missed. He still claims. Pixel's like, yeah, that's what I meant to do. Totally shot whatever it was, even though it looks like I missed. But yeah, no, that was a success. Thanks. Yeah, I understand. That's pretty classic. Hermnenberg tells you a little of his other exploits. Do you tell him of your adventures? No. High above the lava sea, you laugh and actually you don't. You just sit there in silence, shuddering, remembering the horrors of everything that happened over the course of the last however many hours this has been. In this way, you fly all the way back to place with name. The reception at the place takes your breath away. Hundreds of crowded gnomes, our best friends, the gnomes, are cheering, waving handkerchiefs and throwing confetti. Maybe if you'd started the game in the gnome lands and made friends with them first, it might have made sense a little bit more. The band plays a victory song as thousands of balloons are released. The only thing I know about the gnomes are back in Death Knights of Krynn, there's that crazy gnome village where they were always trying to bore us to death in the museum. So I don't know why our party really wants to listen to gnomes. So thanks for the Twitch gift subs, I believe, on the Twitch one there. Cool. So anyway, there's parties. Everyone's having a great time. Tass is there. Hi, boy. It's about time you guys got back. Or, sorry, not hi, boy. Hi, boy. It's about time you guys got back. Completely different meaning there. And also, super chats on YouTube. Wow. You'll never guess what we did. I don't care. Tass's voice trails off as he finds out no one's listening to him. A victory celebration will commence. The crowd screams with glee and Tasselhoff yells, yeah, I'll meet you up there, and then disappears and steals all the treasure from the armory. Through the crowd, you see somebody embracing his wife, and you hear her saying, imagine my husband, the great pilot. Somebody mumbles, that's not even Herbiburb. This is Percadaburb, some other rando. We met this guy once. He backs up into a lit brazier. It crashes over and some lava falls on him and dies. The end. Gnomes scurry around. If they have braziers full of lava... so gnome. So many gnomes died in the making of this video. So they scurry around stomping out the lava, and you hear his wife sweetly saying, oh, my hero, oblivious to all the melting gnomes around her. Cool. Yeah, lava bras. That's what we do. That's how we roll. Okay, so welcome back. We landed in the let's just, yeah. Everyone's healed up. We were on the flying airship for hours, so we had time to heal up, certainly. Let's go say hello to the king and have our little party. Oh, the mechanical lift has been replaced. No more hot air balloons. Let's go back up. Okay, oh, hold on. Now that we're back somewhere we can level up. Let's see how many level ups we get here at the end of the game. Most important part. Alright, Aaron, level up. Level up. Level up. Thorinum, level up. Level up. Level up. 4, 5, 6 level ups for Thorinum. Almost another. Pixel. 1, 2. Just pick some stuff. 3, 4, 5, 6 level ups for Pixel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 level ups for Tim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 level ups for Drow. New record. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 level ups for Rob. Also tied for a new record. And also some level ups for whoever this person is that's been following us around. It's really important that we got all those level ups there at the end. Should we do a party recap before we go wrap this game up? I don't even know if I've got it in me. We got Aaron, Knight of the Rose, level 23. That's a pretty high level. That's a lot of numbers. We got a lot of steel and gems and stuff. Cool. We got Thorinum, level 24 Cleric, level 21 Ranger. That's also a lot of levels. Look at all that. Pixel, 18, 18, 20. Pretty high level for sure. Vorpal sorting, everything. Oh, I forgot the thing on screen again. At least it's kind of off to the side. Pim, 18, 18, 18. You can kind of see the difference between a neutral mage and a white mage. 2 levels behind white mage to red mage, right? We got Drow, 18, 20, 22. Look at those numbers. And finally, Rob, level 27 mage, which means almost high enough level to guaranteed hit a golden Auroch, or whatever, Auroch Draconian, the gold ones, you know. Can almost pierce their magic resistance with our level 27 mage. So, you know, there you go. And, hold on just a second here. Everything's falling apart on my end. Yeah, everything's... If there's a bit of lag, it's probably just the fact that I'm crashing my computer. But yeah, you know, we got a lot of spell slots. If you wanted to learn all those, we could... Oh, I just lost them all. Oh, we just unlearned everything we learned for Rob accidentally, because I didn't hit keep, I hit it. That's fine, we don't need magic anymore. You hear a large celebration. Cool. You see an enormous crowd celebrating in the palace. Gnomes dance, trailing colorful streamers behind them. A small child grabs your hand and drags you into the festivities. And a small gnome is really small. Daenor and Chrysia, whatever we want to call her, break away from the celebration and welcome you. She should really get some clothes on, finally, now, after months of being prisoner by the Draconians. Thanks for all your help. My brother told me about your bravery. Sorry about all the trouble I caused. Nah, she didn't really cause us any trouble. Nonsense, my sister. To have you back again, safe and sound, makes everything worth it. Tonight, we dine. Cheers erupt as you enter. Huge banquet tables are heaped with food and wine. You dance some more. Some gnomes talk about how they'll return to find the MacGuffin. Yeah. Fire breath. Hey, our pet dragon's back, covered in green and pink streamers. Remember that one character we met once? The dragon that we named? It's probably going to be Grunchka's pet. Children fly through the air on the red dragon that's totally not going to eat anybody. Cool. The dragon swoops down and bids you a happy hello. Nice. As the hours fly by, you eat and drink more than you ever thought possible. Nice. The music plays louder and the singing never stops. The dancing never stops. And the gnomes just keep going. Just like all the Draconians did. It's not really any different than we were trapped in the Palace of Fire. Trumpets blare and usher in the Gnome King. Welcome, heroes of the great Gnome War. Your bravery has honored us. The crowd cheers at the king. The people go wild. Imagine a royal cheese nutball. What a magical day. Well, they certainly deserve it. Hold on. We have a golden cheese nutball as our reward. The mice are already eating it. The party is disgusted. We've spent hundreds of hours of our life for this moment. They scribbled our heroes on a piece of paper, hung it from the roof, and the dancing continues. The gnomes can barely contain themselves. The king announces, just party on, Wayne. The music and dancing start up again in full force, and all is right in the land, because the game is over. Or is it? Suddenly, the palace glows a deathly red and erupts in an explosion of glass and fire. The walls explode and everyone dies again. The end. In a torrent of glass and stone, people everywhere fall in fire and shards. The repositioning has returned. Everyone takes 27 damage. If I hadn't rested on the way upstairs, we would have died again. When you wipe the blood from your eyes, you see more dragons flying through the shattered windows and walls. Because everyone got home and all the guards were tired. No one was watching the skies. And the dragons have immediately invaded the gnomes who were happily partying all night. And killed them all. You immediately recognize the largest. Oh, it's this guy. The Vorpal Blade Dragon. You guys remember this guy, right? The Red Dragon Tremor. Oh, good, a party! I'm starving, the dragon snarls with laughter. Fools, with the Dark Queen out of the way, our courage restored. Your services are no longer required. The citadel shakes with the force of the dragon's laughter. Remember this dragon that we didn't kill once upon a time? He's back. Baldric pushes forward. The other dragon that's a bard. Tremor, your ridiculous need for power has destroyed this chance at peace for all of dragonkind. Well, only the evil dragons. Honestly, the good dragons are fine. It's really the red dragons that we're going to go eradicate from the world, because they're the backstabbers here. With a roar, Baldric grows into a silver dragon, causing more damage to the gnome castle probably than he would have if he just left. Trekvalis Drex, whatever, I don't know, words. I challenge you to death. At the sound of his true name being revealed to his enemies, Tremor cries, no, and rears his head back to deliver another deadly breath, but Baldric propels himself into Tremor. The force of their impact carries the two big dragons out the window. The end? Nope, the remaining dragons attack. Cool. That's a lot of dragons. Red, green, white, whatever. It's a plethora of dragons. Okay, let's get some battle music here. The game keeps going. What's a good final battle? No, not this one. What's the name of the... Hold on. Just hold on a second. Here we go. Alright, this'll do. Alright, guys. Serious time. We gotta fight a whole bunch of dragons. Wonder how we'll ever do it. Can you guess? Turns out, red dragons are not immune to fire. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4 dead dragons. Okay, next. Oh, there's a lot over here. Oh, there's so many dragons. This is pretty good. We won't get the white one in the corner, but... Boom! Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Not quite. Here, you go have fun. Just gonna feed some gnomes to the dragons. I'm busy fireballing everybody. You're gonna have to just play with them for a while, gnomes. 131 damage fireball. The dragons are falling. The gnomes are doing nothing. A small snack for a dragon. Thornum comes in and kills 2 dragons. The gnomes are falling. We did take a ton of damage there. That green dragon is killing us good. Alright. It's up to you, Aaron. That's 2 more dead dragons. Can we survive? Can't cast magic because, you know, we got dragon breath. Magic missile. Didn't we? Oh, we must not have hit that one. Another 117 damage, and another 117 damage. Will the gnomes kill a single dragon? Find out soon. Oh, they got one! Will the gnomes be burned to death by fireballs that Blue casts on them? Yes! Blue is really tired of gnomes! Goodbye, gnome warriors. You will not be remembered. 1 dragon remains. Very brave to stay around here with 2 dragon lances and all this fun stuff. Let's see if we can... It's probably close. It's, yeah. Power word kill. Best spell in the game. Gotcha! The end. Enjoy another level up, Thornum. Congratulations. Outside the window, the titanic dragon struggle still wages. Suddenly, Baldric falters and dips, opening himself to Tremor's mighty tail, which, with a shattering swing, Baldric is slammed into the side of the citadel. The bard might die. He begins to fall, stunned. Valiant gnomes among the embattlements rain streams of arrows into Tremor. Where are those dragon-slaying ballista? This is Dragon Lance. With an earth-shaking roar, the red dragon rears his head back to serve the gnomes a deadly blast of fire. Suddenly, from nowhere, the silver-crested dragon smashes Tremor in the chest. The foes toss and twist in the mid-air duels until Baldric rips into Tremor's chest and tears the mystic scale from him. That scale we gave him to restore his courage. Tremor screams in agony and writhes before your eyes. We need an elf. We need a bard with a bow to slay this nasty worm. The red dragon falls like a stone, vanishing into clouds below. Baldric staggers in, raises the scale over his head, and bellows a mighty roar. With this scale in your possession, the evil dragons must again crawl back to their fear-ridden holes and caves, hiding from their own shadows. Your generous offer of friendship must wait another day. He hands you the scale. You have much to be proud of this day. Mankind has succeeded where even the proud and mighty dragons have failed. Until we meet again. We're never seeing this one again. Baldric flies off unsteadily. You tend to the sick and wounded gnomes and vow there will be a victory celebration again some other time. Knowing that tomorrow will bring a new day of peace across the land eases your spirits. The end. Just tiny little text box after all this nonsense. After the final battle, it's the end. After all those dragons. Now you'd explore places you never went to! Bonus content! I don't think I'm going to play anymore, but that's the end of the game. Save. That is it. Congratulations, Thornum. You got one more level up after all of that. You are now a level 25 cleric. Enjoy it. Don't spend all your cleric spells in one place. Grunchka stayed with us to the very end. I can't... Well, you can tell. If you've watched this far along, I don't have to say a whole lot. Hey, it's like victory music. Perfect. I will take a second here to sort of recap this trilogy. You know, if you're not interested, you can close shop. I came into the Champions, Death Knights of Krynn, Dark Queen of Krynn really excited, actually, because this was part of my childhood, and I played a lot of Death Knights as a kid. I didn't have Champions, so I never got to see the beginning, and I had Dark Queen, but it was too hard. And I'm glad I didn't start with Dark Queen more than just dying in the cave as a kid, because if I had, I probably wouldn't like Dungeons & Dragons very much. I think this game ruins the trilogy, like, actually makes it worse, and would make someone not think Dungeons & Dragons was good. Champions was totally fine. Death Knights, totally fine. I'm not sure how well they've aged if you never played any of these kinds of games, you know, when they were new. But, I still had a lot of fun in Death Knights. And I didn't run into too many, like, really frustrating bits in that. Sometimes the random encounters are rough, but I enjoyed myself. Dark Queen, though, there was not a whole lot I enjoyed. Sure, we had a lot of delayed blast fireballs, but that's not good enough. Gigantic maps, better graphics, more sound effects. It looked nicer. It had a better presentation than the previous games, but it did not have a better plot, and it did not have better gameplay. The balance of combat was not great. Yeah. Anyway, future tubers, I think this is where we're going to call it quits. At some point, I will Let's Play the Savage Frontier 2 games, but it's going to be a while. That's not going to happen anytime soon. At some point, I will get the itch to return to GoldBox games and give it a try, but unfortunately, Dark Queen has left kind of a dirty, nasty taste in my mouth for this game. The next Dungeons & Dragons game I play will probably not be on the GoldBox. It will be some other system. It might not be Baldur's Gate 3 necessarily, but it will be something. And I will figure that out when we get there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you've never played along, well, maybe now you don't have to, because I probably wouldn't recommend this one unless you really like this kind of stuff. So, hope you enjoyed the series. See you next time.